Check one, check one, check one, check two. Yeah, let's go. This one I dropped several years ago. It's called Blank. I'm right here. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy Blank. All right. If you're tuned in, I appreciate you being here with me this evening. This is going to kind of be like a record release party kind of thing. I'm going to be showcasing some unreleased drum and bass that I've got on deck right now. And of course, we're going to end the night with my new release with Comfyo, City Nights EP. That's going to be worldwide March 28th on all DSPs. Anywhere that you can listen to music, it's going to be available. Right now, it's out exclusively on Spotify. So if you want to go look or listen to the whole EP right now, it's Comfyo, City Nights. And it's definitely exclusive on Spotify until the 28th of this month. And so, yeah, we're going to get started, man. We're going to get busy with it. This first cut I got for you is called Breezy. I hope you like it. Let's get cracking. That one's called Breezy. I hope you like that one. You know, I've been doing this drum and bass thing probably for the past, I want to say at least 15 years. I've been listening to the music pretty much my whole life. You know, been a big fan of D&B and Liquid D&B and Jump Up and all the different sounds of drum and bass. And just want to shout out all the North American drum and bass producers out there. You know who you are. You know, the people who've been underground or above ground in reference to the sound and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure to, listen to what cats are doing, and, all over the world right now. The sound has pretty much been so worldwide, so heavyweight. You know what I mean? And it's just a breath of fresh air to hear the D&B sounds coming from everywhere around the world. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we're going to keep this program moving. And yeah, most importantly, I want to apologize. I was supposed to start at 8 tonight. Ran into some insane error with the MPC. They just put out MPC 3, and even though they finished the beta, there are some crazy errors when you try to set up set lists and stuff like that you may run into. And so yeah, just working through the kinks of that, and it caused a little bit of delay to get some of these tracks back to fruition where they were supposed to be. So that being said, let's keep it moving. This next one is called Smooth Move. That one right there is called Smooth Move, Liquid D&B Groove. Hope y'all appreciate what y'all hearing. Don't be afraid to comment in the chat, you know what I mean? We're live, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it's always a good time listening to some smooth grooves, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, this next joint is definitely a favorite of mine. It's called Forever. It's you know, on the more soulful D&B tip. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's keep it moving. Yep. That's right. That one's called Forever. I hope you guys like it. It's one of my personal favorites as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just one of those groovy jams that I hope people enjoy. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody who's tuned in to the stream. I appreciate you. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Um, wow. Just the backstory on this next one that's coming up. If you've been paying attention, to what's been going on with me and in my life in the past, couple years, couple years, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, I've had the opportunity to move into ministry. You know what I mean? And so this next one is called Your Will. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. And let's go. Let's do it. man, that one's called Your Will, unreleased. Hopefully, scheduled to come out soon. You know, we will figure that out as we go along. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we're gonna keep it moving. This next one is called Soul Ties. You know, just a bit of a soulful groove, the way I like it, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Let's go. that one. Let's go. Very soulful drum and bass. It's always been the angle I've been on, you know what I mean? I like the soulful D&B. I hope you do too. Once again, I appreciate everybody that's taking their time tonight to listen to the tunes with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing a lot of unreleased stuff. The only place you're going to hear it is right here, right now. So if you're tuned in, I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy what you're listening to right now. You know what I'm saying? It is a vibe. That's what the kids say nowadays, right? It's a vibe. Nah, just playing. You know, it's fun. It's fun. It's good stuff. And you know, it's one of those things where, you know, you never expect to hear soulful drum and bass nowadays. You know, nowadays stuff is a lot more, you know, dance floor heavy, real pop. It's not necessarily what I would call R&B or soulful or things that are on that angle. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's kind of rare to hear this style of D&B. There are some very good artists out there that are putting out some really good liquid D&B. And, you know, I'm not going to mention any names right now, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it successfully if you go out there and look. You know what I'm saying? And so that being said, we're going to move on that same kind of groove, same kind of angle. And this one is called I Want You. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's a smooth one right there. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That one's called I Want You, and that's more, you know, the soulful R&B joint. I hope you guys really appreciate that actual jam right there. We're going to switch gears a little bit before we get back into the soulful business with the release that's coming. This one's more on the jump up D&B, more a little bit more on the harder edge of things, and this one's called Concern. I hope that you guys enjoy this, and of course after this one, we're gonna play all 4 tracks on the City Nights EP. So stay tuned. Let's keep it moving. Oh yeah, that was more of a dub plate feel, you know what I mean? Ran into a technical error with MPC. One particular major bass line that was in the song magically disappeared because the sample's dropping. So yeah, that's pretty much a dub plate version. The full-blown version I could have played a little bit earlier, but that's okay. We're definitely going to be making sure that that one gets a replay in the future, but we're going to be dropping that one too as well. Once again, that one was called Concern, but last but not least, we're just going to move right into the release everybody can expect to hear on March 28th, coming out on all retailers, all DSPs. This one is from Comfyo. Yeah, man, City Nights EP. Enjoy. This is how we're going to be wrapping up the night. We got 4 hot ones for you. Let's go. That one right there is called Sugar Hill. That's the first track off of the EP. Let's keep it moving. This one's called Back Then. That one was called Back Then. All right, we got the next one called Feeling You. Let's go. That one's called Feeling You. You know what I'm saying? That was the third track off of the EP that's coming out on March 28th. Once again, I want to say thank you to everybody that's tuned in, that's been able to enjoy this music along with me, and appreciate you guys being in the stream. That being said, we have one final one before we head on out. This one's called Real. Hope you enjoy it. Shout outs to everybody who's tuned in tonight. The City Nights EP is going to be dropping March the 28th worldwide, no doubt. I want to say thank you to everybody that's taken time to listen to this, whether it's live now or later. I appreciate you. And you know what? Continue to be a blessing to others, as others will continue to be a blessing to you. I appreciate you. It's your boy Blank, aka Comfyo, and I'm out. Peace.